Welcome. Lesson 9, day number 9. You have your superhero built now. So, let's unleash your superhero. Why do so many people say they're going to do something but never follow through? What is it that most people what are they so scared of that they cannot accept the change that they have to go through? Life, miserable. They resort to drugs. They go to alcohol to help them escape the reality instead of changing their life and moving in a different direction. Because doing that is easier than following through and creating the life you want to create. But I'll tell you, the results are a lot more costly than to follow through and take action. And once that habit happens, it becomes habit. Success builds success. We talked about this. It takes guts to go ahead and push your way forward towards your dreams. To actually go out and do what you want to do instead of just giving up. And this is the reason why we went ahead and built a superhero. We've reinforced your mind up to this moment because right now I'm going to start asking you to start stepping forward, going after it in full force. And there's going to be times you're going to hit walls and you're going to get scared. But I don't want you to quit because, see, that's what most people do. They let fear of failing or other mistakes say, this is why I can't do it. I failed then, so I can't do it. They're so scared of failure that they don't even attempt to do it. So they become content living like this. It's okay because I'm not failing, so I'm not making a fool of myself, but I'm not succeeding, and I'm not really getting the life that I want. But I'd rather just be here. Why is it that only a small, teeny tiny portion of the population make this small change in their head and they are wildly successful? What is it that they do that lets them follow through and really grab hold of the dreams that they had as a little child and make their life the life that they desire to have? Here's the difference. And this is why you have a superhero that you've put in the back of your mind. This is why we're talking about what you believe in yourself. Because, see, successful people learn from their mistakes. They fail and they get up and do it again. And they fail and they get up and do it again until they finally learn from the mistake and they move forward another step. I'm going to ask you to learn from your mistakes. Fail and fail often. If you're going to fall down 100 times until you learn how to not fall down again. Don't quit. Get stronger. Now, a successful person doesn't look at failure as making a mistake or as a failure. They look at it as a learning opportunity. They say that it wasn't a failure. I learned another way not to do it. You think about Thomas Edison. We would not have the lights that we have if he didn't have 9,999 examples of how not to make a light. And that's how he looked at it. And on 10,000, he goes, that's how you make it. And he kept moving forward. He failed forward. And that's what I'm asking you to do. I want you to believe in yourself. I want you to realize your potential. If you keep moving, you will find your potential. Imagine if the Wright brothers had to quit because the airplane didn't make it a full mile the first flight. Where will we be? Locked in each one of our countries waiting for a ship to take us. If you get scared, you got fear, do what a successful person does. They don't see fear as anything else other than excitement. All of this energy you see, I could change it to fear. I'm scared. Where do I run? Where do I run? Or I can just be excited. It's just a thought difference of which was which. The same body interprets fear and excitement the same way. The energy, the emotion, the same chemicals get fired off in the body. The only difference is how I think about it. One person jumps out of an airplane with a parachute on their back, and they're going, woo! And the other person's going, ah! Guess what? Their bodies are doing the same thing. It's just how they think about it. A successful person interprets fear as excitement. And then finally, guess what? Because the successful people fail forward, they're taking massive action. Whereas those of us in the world that are really scared to take any action, we take little bitty steps. And we wonder why we don't get massive results. See, the successful people, they get results. The results that they desire in life. Because they put the action in to get it. So I want you to unleash your superhero and let your superhero know that you're a successful person. You no longer see fear, you see excitement. You no longer hear anything other than the true belief that you have in yourself and recognize your full potential. There is no failure. There's a learning opportunity that you're going to grow from. Your superhero is going to remind you of this every day. I want you to unleash them. I want you to have the superhero on guard, looking for any time your mind steps away from the way successful people think. And from this point forward, you are watching every word that comes out of your mouth, every thought that comes into your head. And you're on guard to make sure that you are twisting everything for success. Are you ready? Are you really ready? Because what happens if you get caught up with the wrong people, the wrong crowd, someone who's really influential? I think you ought to listen to what I have to say. You see, the easier way to make money is to take it out of people's pockets. Hurt them. Do this. And they make it sound so easy. And you take a step backwards. And then you start to do something else and you take another step backwards. And all of a sudden, you've pushed yourself away from the very person and thing that you wanted to become, the things that you wanted to bring in your life. So I'm going to ask you to go a different direction. I'm going to ask you to stay focused on being successful. Make that superhero work in your mind. And then every day, I want you to work towards the goal. I want you to stay excited. I want you to stay in power. I want you to think only in success. Can you do it? Can you do it? Because right now you have a 30-day exercise. You're going to have to write out what you want to do. You're going to have to hold yourself to it and focus on making that goal happen all the time. Are you ready? I think you are. You've now unleashed your superhero. I'll see you in lesson 10 after you've written out your 30-day plan, and we're going to make this happen. Welcome to the world of creation, creating your dreams. You are a superhero. Just been waiting to see it fly. I'll see you fly soon. See you tomorrow. Lesson 10 coming up.